A very warm welcome everyone to Örvallen and this game between Sundbyberg Heat and the city Kungsängen. After a very rainy day in Stockholm yesterday, I'm happy to say now, and I hope I'm saying this without breaking any taboos or anything, but yeah, the weather forecast is actually promising very nice weather. A bit cold maybe, but very nice weather compared to what we've had. Sundbyberg and City Kungsängen have already squared off once this season, and it was a nail-biter. City Kungsängen had the lead 9-3 coming into the 7th and last inning, the bottom of the 7th. Sumpan were able to scratch 5 runs that half inning, taking the score to 9-8, but couldn't really go all the way that time. So it's a Sumpan team on the field right now that is longing for revenge, I can imagine. So we're only seconds away from first pitch. My name is Joachim. I'll be your commentary throughout the whole game. We're gonna play 7 innings or a maximum of 2.5 hours. So what that means is after 2.5 hours, we're not going to start a new full inning after that. And if anything else happens with the game ending because of results or such, I'm gonna keep you company and explain anything that goes on along the way. So the teams are ready to begin. Pitching for Sundbyberg today is Adam van Niekerk, the only lefty on the team. First batter he faces is the City Kungsängen number 42, which I currently don't yet have a name for. I hope I'll get that during the broadcast here. But Adam starts him off with a strike and a very high foul ball, taking the count to no balls, 2 strikes. That ball is inside and low, taking the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Adam's a new addition to the team this year. Originally from South Africa, joined up with the team earlier this year. And he strikes the first batter out. So still don't have the names available to you, but the batter up now is in City Kungsängen is number 2. Started out with a sharp foul ball to the left side and a ball. One and one the count. And that is a high ball in the infield, and that's taken down by Wade at third base. 2 out. So clean inning so far for Adam. City Kungsängen number 55 coming up to bat with 2 away in the top of the first. Adam gets set, and pitch is inside. Ball. And the batter grounds out to first base. That's 3 up, 3 down in the top of the first. We're going to a short break, and we'll be back shortly. Welcome back, everyone. We're back in the bottom of the first inning here after a very, very clean inning by Adam on the mound. So first batter up for Sundbyberg is number 3, our shortstop, Max Meyer. Max is batting a .333 average this year, and he starts off with taking a strike. No balls, 1 strike. And that's way outside of the zone. Easy take for Max. And he lifts one out to right field, and that is a single to lead off the bottom of the first. So he betters that .333 average right away. So now, with runner on first, nobody down in the bottom of the first, the pitcher, Adam van Niekerk, is up to bat. Swings first pitch, but it's a swing and a miss. lifts that out to center field, and it's over the center fielder's head. Adam runs over to second. Max stops at third. So we have 2 runners in scoring position, bottom of the first, with nobody out. So this is a very good opportunity for some RBIs to one of the hardest hitters on the team, Jonathan Lindberg, who steps up to the plate now. Let's see what he can do. First pitch is high. That's 1 ball, no strikes. Second pitch coming here, and it's a foul ball. Heavy hack from Jonathan, but foul. So with the runner on third and second, even a ground ball to the right side should be able to score a run here. That pitch is also high, so we're now at the count 3 balls, 1 strike. Very patient at bat for Jonathan. Let's see what he does here. Does he swing or does he take it? He swings. Heavy swing, resulting in a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. So pretty much anything can happen here. Steps up to the plate, gets set. That ball is also just foul tipped, and he'll get another chance. Lengthy at bat here, which is good. You want to make the pitchers throw a lot of pitches. So very productive at bat, no matter the outcome here. But obviously, Jonathan wants to score. That is a low pitch. And Jonathan gets first base. So bases are now loaded, bottom of the first, with nobody out. Stepping up to the plate now, number 26, our catcher. Sebastian Bruck. That's high for a ball. And that's a strike. 1-1. Sebastian this year, he is batting 200, but has a 510 OPS. He has 4 walks in 25 at-bats. And he lets it fly there, pops it up to shallow right field, and it's down. So everyone just moves up a spot, and Sundbyberg have their first score. It's now 1-0 to Sundbyberg. Bottom of the first, nobody out, bases still loaded. Well done by Brook. Stepping up to the plate now, Joshua Eriksson. And he starts by swinging a ball well foul. That's a ball low. Heavy swing, good swing, but it's a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Joshua, be it in limited at bats this season, is actually batting .500 with an OPS of 1,333, so he can make stuff happen with the bat. And he grounds that to second base, who picks it up, throws it in time to first, but not before Adam comes in to score. Sundbyberg now in the lead, 2-0. Bottom of the first, sorry. So now with 1 out, next batter up in Sundbyberg is Sebastian Johansson. First pitch, he flies out to shortstop, and it's a bit too shallow to be able to tag up from third there, so 2 outs. Still runners on second and third. Coming up to the plate now to try and do more, and to do more in this inning is Wade Konowalchuk, our Canadian guy. And he swings, and he grounds out to short. Will he make the throw? He will. And that concludes the first inning. So we better take a 2-0 lead. And we're going into a short break, and we'll be back with you shortly. We are back in the top of the second inning, Adams back on the mound, and if he can deliver as stellar as a performance as in the last inning, this shouldn't take long, but we'll see. First pitch is a good strike by Adam. No balls, one strike. And that's a beautiful catch. Beautiful catch by Sundbyberg's left fielder. Completely robs him of a hit there. Next batter up with 1 out in the top of the second. City Kungsängen, number 22. He starts it off with a ball. That is also out. 2 balls, no strikes. Healthy swing by the batter there. Fouls it off. 2 balls, 1 strike. That is a high ball to the right. Yes. Wade picks it down at third base. And all of a sudden, there are 2 out in the top of the second inning. Trying to salvage something here, keep the inning alive, is City Kungsängen batter number 1. Adams starts him off with a ball outside. And he lifts that on a line to left field, and nearly another spectacular catch out there, but unfortunately couldn't hold on to the ball. And that is a 2-out hit by City Kungsängen. That's also grounded to short. Easy throw to second, and Sundbyberg get out of the inning without any damage done. 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base. We go into a short break. We'll soon be back with the bottom of the second inning. We are back in the bottom of the second inning. Batter up for Sundbyberg is Zachary Quillander. That's a low strike. Good pitch by the City Kungsängen pitcher. Next pitch just outside. That's a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And he gets it over to shortstop, who bobbles the ball, and he reaches first base without a throw. Zachary legged it out there, and that means we have a base runner without anyone out in the bottom of the second inning. Batter up now is Emil Bellviken, and he starts out with swinging but missing the ball for a strike. And he tries a bunt that pops out far away, foul to the left side, and the count is no balls, 2 strikes. Emil is a master of getting on base with an OPS of 933, and we have a steal attempt. It's Zachary who steals second with ease. The throw never really close to getting him, so he moves up on a steal to second base, and we have a runner on second, with Emil striking out on the same on the same play. So with 1 out and a runner on second base, we've moved around the order. Now again, Max Mayer up to bat, and he starts off with a ball underneath the zone. One ball, no strikes. Pitch 2 is grounded out to the pitcher, who easily tosses it over to first base. But on the same play, Zachary is able to move over to third base. So we now have a runner on third with 2 out in the inning. And up to try and drive Zachary home from third is our pitcher, Adam. First pitch coming. It's a curveball that curves just outside of the zone for a ball. Adam swings from the second pitch. Out to first baseman. Pop out to first baseman is how the second inning ends. No scores on the table. 1 hit for Sumpan, as well as a steal. And with that, we go into a break again. See you soon. Då är vi tillbaka. Toppen av tredje inningen. Adam pitchar igen. Och första pitchen är en boll. Temporarily switched to Swedish there because I just spoke Swedish with one of the coaches. But now I'm back. And that is a hit by pitch. So City Kungsängen gets a runner on first. With nobody out. Top of the third. That's a pickoff attempt by Adam on first, but the runner gets back. Now, I do have the names for the City Kungsängen players as well. Batting right now is Lukas Aylesdam. And he takes the first pitch outside. 1 ball, no strikes. So Adam coming off 2 clean innings. And Lennart pops that ball foul to the right side. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch 3 coming up, and that is a low pitch below the zone for a ball. And that is another foul pop up, and first baseman Jonathan Lindberg almost gets there, but not quite, and the count goes to 2-2. Two is the count. Runner on first with nobody out in the top of the third inning. Here comes the pitch from Adam. And it's a sharp line drive out to left field. Runners move up a base each. And that is a hit for City Kungsängen with nobody out in the top of the third inning. So a bit of a sweaty situation here. Batter now for City Kungsängen as Adam tries to pick off at second, but the runner comes back safely. Batter up now for City Kungsängen is Alexander Granqvist. He's currently 0 for 1. We've battered around the order now. Lays down for the bunt, but it's a foul bunt. No balls, 1 strike. Adam keeping a close check on the runner at second. Gets set, and that ball is outside for a ball. Strike! Beautiful pitch by Adam. Now has him with 2 strikes here. Question is, can he finish him off? That ball is outside. Runners thinking about going, but they stay at the base. So no runners advance on that almost wild pitch, and the count goes to 2-2. Granqvist batting now as Adam throws a ball that makes it a full count. Alexander Granqvist, the batter at the moment, one of the better hitters on the team, slugging .458 average, .542 slugging percentage, combined OPS of 1048 as he lifts that high to the left side, but foul. No one can get there. Count remains 3-2. So starting to become a lengthy at bat here. Who's going to come out on top, the pitcher or the batter? We'll have the answer very shortly. He lifts that as well on a sharp line drive to left. Pretty much the exact same spot the ball lands on, and the count remains full. Very good battle at the plate here. Still nobody out in the inning, with runners on first and second. So really time for pitcher and defense to start applying that clutch factor now, as the next pitch comes, and it's popped up and lands just in front of me here. Foul. Still 3-2. So this will be the 9th pitch coming up in this at-bat right now. So very, very lengthy at-bat. Runner takes a healthy lead at second. Next pitch is low. And that is a walk. Now City Kungsängen has the bases loaded with nobody out, top of the 3rd inning. So once again, but this time for City Kungsängen, a golden opportunity to drive someone in. That's a strike. Good pitch by Adam. That is just outside for a ball, 1-1. Batter up now for City Kungsängen is Kristoffer Granqvist. 0 for 1 today. And he hacks that foul straight back for a swinging strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. That ball is popped right up into the air, and Adam has a play, and he catches it with no damage done at all. So that is 1 out, 1 big out here in the top of the 3rd for Adam and the team. So bases remain loaded, but now with 1 out. So a double play can end it here. First pitch to batter number 53 is a low strike. Very good pitch by Adam. And he follows that up with a ball. Lukas Aylesdam is up at the plate right now, the pitcher of the City Kungsängen team. And he ropes that to left field, just over the reach of Wade at 3rd base. And that is a 1 out single. And the guests here have scored their first run of the game, taking the score to 2-1. Still, bases loaded, top of the third inning. First pitch is a strike. For Isak Wadman, the batter up. And he ropes that to left field as well. And they send the second runner too. Throw to the plate is not in time. And throw to second also not there. And they're going to, they clear the bases and score 4 runs there with an inside the Parker. But of course, it's gonna come down to some errors here as well, some throwing errors. But yeah. City Kungsängen takes the lead 5-2. Top of the third, 1 out. Good thing is no runners on the bases now, so we can pretty much start over. That's a strike. Second pitch coming, and it's just outside for a ball. Batter up for City Kungsängen is Oskar Brindevi. He's 0 for 1 currently today. And he pops that up behind the netting for a foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So City has been able to plate 5 runs this half inning as Adams strikes that batter out. Meaning there are now 2 outs in the top of the third, and hopefully Sundbyberg can try to get out of this inning without any more damage done. That's a ball inside. Batter at the plate, Gustav Larsson. Who had a single at his last try. And he gets that away to the left side, but it rolls foul for a strike. Next pitch is also a foul ball. Foul tip, as it's called. Taking the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. And Adam trying to get out of this now. And he does. That's a strikeout. And we turn over to the bottom of this inning with City Kungsängen in a 5-2 lead. We are ready to start the bottom of the third inning here. First batter up for Sundbyberg is Jonathan Lindberg. He walked in the first inning. Jonathan hoping to get off here, work to recoup some of the losses being made in the first half of this inning, and he starts out with a strike on the outside part of the plate. That is hit hard down the middle, and throw is a bit offline, and Jonathan makes it safely to first base. And Sundbyberg starts off exactly as they wanted to, with a runner on first here after the first at bat in the bottom of the third inning. Runner on first, nobody out. Next batter up for Sundbyberg, our catcher Sebastian Brück, who had a base hit and an RBI his last plate appearance. And he starts with lifting that high to the right, and it lands just foul of the foul line. And Jonathan, who had started running, has to retreat all the way back to first. Count, no balls, 1 strike. So here comes the 1-0-1 pitch, and that is grounded to first base, and no one can get there. No one can get there, and Brück is safely into first, Jonathan safely into second, and this is starting to look a lot like the first inning here. Runner on first and second, nobody out. So next batter up, Joshua Eriksson, who also had an RBI in the first. First pitch is inside for a ball. Joshua was leaning out over the plate, had to retreat a bit not to get hit by that pitch. Runner on first and second. Here's second pitch. That's foul tipped right back for a strike. Count is 1-1 as Joshua gets ready to receive the third pitch of the at-bat. He waits on that curve and he grounds it to shortstop, and shortstop can't get a throwaway, meaning that once again all runners move up 1 base. Bases are now loaded with nobody out. So once again, one of these golden opportunities to try and drive something in, because a lot of different hits can drive something in here, and to try to do that is Sebastian Johansson, our second baseman in Sundbyberg. First ball is outside of the plate for a ball. 1-0. That's a good pitch with a healthy swing that results in a swing and a miss for a strike. First strike of the at-bat. Count 1-1. That rolls behind the catcher, and oh, he's out at home. Jonathan trying to go home on the wild pitch there. But the catcher-pitcher combination in City is able to get Jonathan out at home plate. Runners do move up though, so we still have runners on second and third. Now, however, with 1 out in the bottom of the third. Count is 2 balls, 1 strike. Still Sebastian Johansson's at bat. And it looks like maybe the pitcher hurt himself on that play, or are we waiting for anything else here? So there's some kind of conference going on here. I think we have a switch in Sundbyberg. That looks to be Joshua, who can't continue this game for some reason. I'll try to get some information there as soon as I can. So we have a pinch runner at second base for Sundbyberg, and it looks like it is gonna have to come back with that. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and that is lifted foul. So count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Same result there. Ball is foul to the left side. So here comes the third 1-2 pitch of the at-bat, and that is outside for a ball. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch coming up. That is just inside. Very good take by Sebastian there. And he works the count full. So this will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up here. Full count, runners on second and third with 1 out in the inning. And that is a strike. So Sebastian strikes out looking, and that is now 2 outs here in the bottom of the third inning. Coming up to try and salvage something from this is our third baseman, Wade. First pitch to Wade is low for a ball. So the pinch runner we have on second is Roberto Del Castillo for Sundbyberg. And that ball is grounded to shortstop. The throw comes. Will it be there in time? No, it won't. Sundbyberg scores on that play. Wade bats in a runner, taking the game to 5-3 lead to City Kungsängen with 2 outs and runners on the corner here in the bottom of the third. Next batter up, Zachary Quillander, who reached base and stole a bag last time he was up. And he starts out with taking a ball on the outside of the plate. Count is 1 ball, no strikes. So 2 out in the inning. Sundbyberg trying to get some more runs on the table. That is a very good pitch by the City Kungsängen pitcher, who dots up the outside of the plate. Takes the count to 1 ball, 1 strike. And another strike, taking the count to 1-2. And we end the 3rd inning with a strikeout, but not before Sundbyberg was able to plate 1 run, taking the total score to 5-3. We'll be back shortly. So in the top of the 4th inning, we have a pitching change for Sundbyberg. It's Vivek Srikumar who comes in for Adam van Niekerk. Adam moves over to left field. That's a ball. So the batter up for City Kungsängen. Simon Bergholm works it to a full count. Now it appears we have some kind of conference on the mound. And that was in fact the third ball, taking it to a full count. Now, I guess I can see into the future. Next pitch is a swing and a miss, so that's a strikeout for Vivek. First batter he faces, he strikes out. Next batter for City Kungsängen is Adam Bashor, and he starts out with taking a ball way out of the zone. And he lifts this one up, straight up to Vivek, who puts it down for the second out of the inning. So far, very, very clean inning for Vivek coming in to pitch in this game, with 2 outs in the top on the top of the 4th inning, with no traffic on the bases. Next batter up for City Kungsängen is Lukas Aylesdam, who starts out with the ball. Takes the count to 2 balls and no strikes. Currently having some issues with one of the cameras, so I'm not going to be able to show you the field cam. If anything happens here, hopefully I'll have that fixed by the next half inning. But we do have one camera that still works, so that's all good. Count is 3 balls, no strikes. So Vivek really needs to find the strike zone here. And he does. That's a strike, taking the count to 3 balls, 1 strike. And that is a foul ball to the right side, so very well done by Vivek, going down 3 balls to no strikes. He's now fought it back to 3-2, full count. And the first full count pitch is delivered here, and it's outside of the zone, so he walks the batter with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. So next batter up, we've once again battered around the order, and it's the number 1 hitter coming up for City Kungsängen, Alexander Granqvist. First pitch is a strike, and Sebastian Brück tries to snap a throw over to first to pick up the runner there, but he makes it back to the bag. No balls, 1 strike. And runner, steal attempt. Throw is in time to first, and Sumpan is able to get out of the inning with no damage done, and will await the bottom of the 4th here. And look at that, we have our field cam back. We are now in the bottom of the 4th inning. Sundbyberg up to bat, and the first batter for Sundbyberg is Emil Bellviken, who struck out first time up at the plate. He starts this out with a ball. Second pitch, he swings at and pops right up, but foul behind home plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. That is a healthy swing. And, oops, sorry, I got my counting wrong there. That was actually a strikeout. So, there is now 1 out in the bottom of the 4th, and up to bat, once again at the top of the order, Max Mayer, our shortstop. He's had a hit and a run in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch is above the strike zone, resulting in a ball. Good eye by Max. Pitching still, working on the 4th inning for City Kungsängen is Lukas Aylesdam. And Max bounces that to 3rd, and the throw is good. Takes the first baseman off the base for a short while, but he's able to get back to it. And it results in the 2nd out of the inning. So with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th, our starting pitcher, but now center fielder actually, Adam van Niekerk, is up to bat. Takes a ball that's way outside of the strike zone to make the count 1-0. Second pitch is grounded very slowly to the left side, and the throw to first is not in time. Adam is fast and can leg that out all day. So that's an infield hit, and the inning continues. So with a runner on first and 2 out here in the bottom of the 4th inning, the power slugger Jonathan Lindberg comes up to the plate. He's had 1 hit and 1 walk in the game so far, and the pitcher tries to pick off Adam at first. Throw is late, however. Jonathan grounds that to shortstop, who throws to first in time. And Sundbyberg goes down in the inning without putting anything on the scoreboard. So we'll get back to you soon with the top of the 5th inning. So, starting the top of the 5th inning, score is still 5-3 to the visitors. Vivek keeps throwing it from the mound, and up to bat for City Kungsängen is Kristoffer Granqvist. Granqvist has no hits yet today, but on the season he's batting .346, so maybe he's due. Let's find out. First pitch is a good strike at the bottom of the zone. And Granqvist grounds that over to third, and a good throw by Wade is in time for the first out of the inning. Very good throw by Wade there. So that results in Kristoffer Granqvist still being hitless in the game, and there's one down starting the top of the 5th inning. Next batter up, Lukas Aylesdam, the pitcher, who has a hit, an RBI, and a run on the ledger so far today. And he belts that over to center field, but it's easily put down by Adam for the second out of the inning. Adam read that right off the bat and really had no issues picking that down. So trying to salvage something in the inning with 2 down is Isak Wadman, the catcher. He actually has 3 RBIs to his name today. Takes a very good pitch for a ball. Pitch 2, almost the same location, but this time inside the zone for a strike. Count goes to 1-1. And that's way outside of the zone, not where Vivek wanted it, but Sebastian Brück makes a nice catch, and the count goes to 2-1. That ball's also low, good eye by the batter. Count is 3 balls, 1 strike. So what will Vivek do here with a 3-ball count? That is grounded to second, but takes a really bad hop, and the throw is not in time because of the bad hop. That is very unfortunate for Sebastian at second base. So Isak reaches first, meaning there is now a runner on first with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. Score still 5-3 to the visitors, City Kungsängen. And up to bat next, the second baseman, Oskar Brindevi. He's 0-2 with a strikeout so far, and Vivek tries to pick up at first, and the ball gets away. It gets far away. They just keep running and get all the way to third base on the error throw there by the pitcher. So unfortunate there. Failed pickoff attempt results in a runner on third instead of 1, but still 2 outs in the inning. First pitch is in there for a strike. That is grounded to third base, and the throw is once again very good by Wade, and Sumpan get out of the inning despite the error on the throw there. So that does it for the top of the 5th. See you soon. So we're getting ready to start the bottom of the 5th inning here. First batter up for Sundbyberg in this bottom of the 5th is Sebastian Brück, our catcher, who's been productive at the plate today with 2 hits, 1 RBI, and 1 run so far. And that's a ball that's well out of the strike zone. Easy take there for Sebastian. Pitch 2 is swung on and missed, but it was a healthy hack, taking the count to 1-1. Still feels like a game that could go either way here. Just need a couple of hits. Either way. And yeah, it's a very, very open game so far, as Sebastian takes a ball inside and moves the count to 2-1. So now has some count leverage to work with. Once again, a very healthy hack by Sebastian, but couldn't really put barrel to baseball there either. And the count is even at 2-2. Two count is lifted above the second baseman, and it lands there in front of the right fielder. And Sebastian has himself another hit in this game. So Sebastian is a runner on first here in the bottom of the 5th inning with still nobody out. And up to bat next is our newest pitcher on the field, Vivek Srikumar, his first at-bat of the day. Pick-off attempt, but Sebastian didn't have much of a lead there and could safely make it back to the bag. First pitch, and Sebastian runs, and he is safe at second base. So even more production from Sebastian today, having a very productive game, as I said, and now also has a stolen base. Runner on second, nobody out, and Sebastian has a healthy lead on second base over there. And pitcher sees that and throws back, but he is quick back to the bag. Pitch coming. Healthy hack. Big swing by Vivek there. Taking the count to no balls, 2 strikes. So Vivek really needs to shorten up here and protect the plate. Once again, a very healthy lead by Sebastian on second base, and he ropes it down the middle out to center field. Brück he keeps running, and he makes it home. So on a single by Vivek, Sebastian makes it all the way home from second base. And Sundbyberg has a run on the board in the bottom of the 5th, taking the score to 5-4, and still nobody out in the inning with a runner on first. Up to bat, trying to keep this streak alive, is Sebastian Johansson, second baseman. So far 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And he ropes that on a sharp line drive to left, and it's fair. It's fair. Vivek keeps running. Sebastian keeps running. Vivek rounds third. He's headed home. He's headed home and he's there. The game is tied and Sebastian also makes it to second base on that play. So Sundbyberg has tied up the game 5-5 with still nobody out in the bottom of the 5th inning. And a runner on second. And to try to keep this going even further now is Wade. Wade, who got a base hit last time up and scored a runner with that swing. Nobody out, runner on second. Here comes the first pitch. And that is a foul ball creeping down the left-hand side of the plate. Count 0-1. Second pitch coming up, and that is also a foul ball. Pretty much the exact same thing that happened in the last swing. Takes the count to 0-2. So with an 0-2 count, Wade needs to protect the plate. Let's see what he can do. And that's a strikeout. It's a strikeout. That was in the zone. So they're having a discussion down there. Wade says he couldn't understand how he went, but apparently it's not that he went, it's that the ball was in fact in the zone, and that's why it's a strikeout. Sometimes that happens. So 1 out, runner on second, bottom of the 5th inning, game tied at 5, and batter up, Zachary Quillander. That's a strike. Good pitch on the outside of the zone. 0-1. Next pitch, very close to the last location, but this time outside of the zone. So count evens up at 1-1 for Zachary Quillander. And that ball is a bit more outside of the zone. 2-1. Sebastian takes his lead at second. 2-1 pitch coming up. And looks like, yeah, that was outside of the zone. Looked very much into me, but there you go. So 3 balls, 1 strike now. And that's also outside, so Zachary draws a walk here with 1 down. Very good patience at the plate there, resulting in runners on first and second with 1 down here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Next batter up, right fielder Emil Bellviken. And soon I'll know who that is, because I see now that that is not Emil, that is in fact Nicholas. And he takes a ball to start the at-bat. So Nicholas Hadley comes up to bat and takes the count to 2-0. Still, runner on second. Sebastian takes his lead. Count 2-0, 1 down. Pitch number 3 coming here. And that's a strike. 2-1. Two-one strike. 2-1 pitch, is way out of the zone, taking the count to 3 balls and 1 strike. So have a chance of walking twice in a row here if Nicholas can keep his patience at the plate. Let's see what happens. Runner on first and second. And he swings and pops it foul to the right side. And that means we're taking the count full, 3-2, with 1 out. Runners take their leads. Pitch coming. It's outside. So we have another walk for Nicholas, meaning that we load the bases here with only 1 out in the inning. And up to try and salvage this is our leadoff batter in Sundbyberg, our shortstop, Max Meyer. Max has a hit and a run in 3 at-bats so far today. Looking to add on to that right now. Pitch coming. And it's passed. It's passed. It's a wild pitch, and all runners run. All runners move up a base each. Sebastian comes in to score, and Sundbyberg has taken the lead in this game. Sundbyberg leads it 6-5 in the bottom of the 5th inning. Still only 1 out in the inning. Runners on second and third. Count is 1 ball, no strikes. One 0 pitch coming here. And Max grounds it out to second base. Throw to first is in time, but not until Joshua is able to round third, come home, and score again for Sundbyberg. Sundbyberg now in the lead 7-5, bottom of the 5th inning. On that ground out, there are now 2 out, runner on third, and up to bat, Adam van Niekerk, who also has been productive today. He has 2 hits, one of those a double, and he starts out with a strike. So a double and a single in 3 at-bats for Adam so far. The only player in the team, in the Sundbyberg team, I'll hold that thought because he's grounded out to shortstop, who makes the throw to first. Throw is wide. And Adam takes off for second as Nicholas comes in to score, and he makes it to second. So that's a single RBI for Adam, and also makes it to second on the error throw. Sundbyberg leads it 8-5 here in the bottom of the 5th. 2 out in the inning, and up to bat, Jonathan Lindberg, who has 1 hit and 1 walk so far today. Adam, a healthy lead at second as the pitch comes in, and it's wide and it's passed. Adam makes it to third but decides to stop there. Probably a good decision. And Sundbyberg now threatening even more with a runner on third. 2 outs in the inning. Count 1 ball, no strikes. Golden opportunity for Jonathan to do something here. And he pops that up to shortstop, who makes the throw to first. And Sundbyberg are sent down, but not before scoring 5 here in the bottom of the 5th inning, and now has the lead 8-5. We'll be back shortly. So we're getting ready to start the top of the 6th inning now, and we have a pitching change again in Sundbyberg. It's Zach Rubanowitz who comes in to pitch here, starting the 6th inning. And Nicholas Hadley Kampt, who came in to pinch hit, has slided over to second base now. Batter for City Kungsängen, Gustav Larsson. And he starts with taking a strike. No balls, 1 strike. That's a ball, not really where Zach wanted it, but no traffic on the bases, so we'll get another chance here. Gustav Larsson has 1 hit so far in the game and 1 strikeout in 2 at-bats. And he grounds that over to pitcher, who can't pick it up. Oh, Max comes in from short and nearly picks the runner on that magnificent throw. But unfortunately not to be this time, and Gustav Larsson is safe on first base. So runner on first, nobody out, top of the 6th inning, and coming up to bat now is number 7, the third baseman Simon Bergholm. First pitch is a ball. Sebastian quick up to check on the runner on first, but no movement there. Next pitch is high. Another ball. Still two balls, no strikes, with a runner on first. And that's the third ball. Taking the count to a bit of an uncomfortable count here with 3 balls and no strikes. Let's see what Zach can do about it. And that's a beautiful strike in the bottom of the zone. Battling back here. Patient batter at the plate. Count is 3-1. Checks the runner on first. Runner on first does not have a big lead so far. Doesn't take a big lead. And that's a strike 2. Very well worked by Zach to get back in the count and make it full from being down 3-0. Nobody out. Full count pitch coming. And that's outside, so he walks him. And with nobody out in the inning so far, City Kungsängen has runners on first and second base. Next batter up for City Kungsängen, left fielder Adam Bashor. He has scored a run today. First pitch. Coming, shows bunt, and goes straight through the bat, it almost looked like. And that's a strike. Good swing, but ball is missed. Once again, looked like it went straight through the bat there. And it takes the count to 0-2. Runners take their lead. 0-2 pitch is in there for a strikeout. So that's the first out here in the top of the 6th inning. One out, runners on first and second. And up to bat, Lukas Aylesdam, the City Kungsängen right fielder. Keeping close tabs on the runner of second, and the pitch comes, and it's a strike. Beautiful pitch there by Zach. Nips the bottom corner of the zone. And the count is 0-1. Pitch comes, and it is almost catched. And I'm just going to try to figure out what happened here. So it actually looks like they completed the double play here. So counted as a catch. So they're discussing here if it counted as a catch before Zach dropped the ball. If he does, he was successful in throwing it back to first base, meaning that it would be a double play, and players are leaving the field. We'll see what the... Yeah, looks like it's going to count as a double play, so Sundbyberg gets out of the inning with no damage done, and we're waiting for the bottom of the sixth. So we're getting ready to start the bottom of the sixth here after that bit of a weird play, but it was ruled that Zach in fact caught the ball before he dropped it, meaning the batter was out, and since the runner on first had actually left the bag and Zach was able to throw it back to first before he got back, that runner is also out. So that was a double play by Sundbyberg. Up to bat now, catcher Sebastian Brück, who looks to keep adding on to his productivity at the plate today with 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 RBI on the day. First pitch is fouled straight back, up in the air. Count is 0-1. City Kungsängen still has the same pitcher, Lukas Aylesdam, in. So far he's gone the whole game. We'll see if he goes the distance today. So far he's thrown 90 pitches in the game. And that he threw for a strike, taking the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. And Sebastian is able to lay that down the middle and no one can get to it, and he safely reaches first base. Sundbyberg once again starts off with a runner on first. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Next batter, the controversial play pitcher for Sundbyberg, Zach Rubanovitz. Sebastian is known to want to steal bases, and he goes! He goes and tries for a steal, and he's there. He manages to steal second, and that is his second stolen base of the day. And keep an eye on him over there at second, because it's not impossible that he goes for third as well, to be honest. Oh, wait here. Was he on the ball on that pitch? So that probably was a foul tip, meaning that Sebastian has to return to first. So that is in fact not a stolen base. But I wouldn't keep it from him to try again. And yes, he does. He goes again. It's a ball this time, and he gets there. Breaks for third, but the City Kungsängen defense is able to get control of the ball, and he decides to stay at second. So this time it really is a stolen base for Sebastian Brück. This could not have been a foul tip, because it was in fact a ball that Zach did not swing at. So count goes to 1-1. Runner on second, nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. Sebastian takes a healthy lead at second again. Doesn't go, pitch comes, and it's a strike. It bends into the bottom corner of the zone there. And the count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Still a healthy lead, 1-2 pitch is below the zone. Close there, very good eye from Zach. 2-2. Two pitch, high. So after that foul tip on the first pitch, Zach's been able to work this to a full count now, and anything could happen. Anything hit hard will... And that is indeed hit hard, and it falls in front of the right fielder, who can't control the ball. Runs backwards. Sebastian Brück is in to score, and Zach goes into second base with that hit. With that, I am quite sure he'll be credited with a double there. So Sundbyberg once again scores. They've scored in all innings except for the 2nd and 4th so far. So that means runner on second now. Sundbyberg in the lead 9-5 with nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. And up to bat, Sebastian Johansson. Who also has hit a double today. Starts out with taking a ball. Second pitch is in there for a strike. Foul ball. Count goes to 1-2. Now now Zach also taking a very healthy lead at second, returning when the pitcher looks at him, and that is a ball. Way outside of the zone. A good take by Sebastian. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And we'll see if Zach thinks about something here on second. There's no one really close to him to guard the bag, and Sebastian pops that high up in the air to left center field, and it's dropped. It's dropped out there by the left fielder. Zach does not advance, kind of a close play there, so he stays at second, but Sebastian is safe at first, and Sundbyberg now has runners on first and second. Nobody out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Next batter up for Sundbyberg. Takes a ball. I'm trying to look down there and see if it's still way down there. Looks like it is. Second pitch is swung at but missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. So, second strike there gets away from the catcher. Runners advance to third and second. Wade thought he could advance because the dugout was yelling on them to run, but they were in fact shouting at the runners, not Wade, because that was only the second strike. He's not allowed to run on the second strike. So runners on second and third, and that's in there for a strikeout. So Wade strikes out. There is now 1 out in the inning, with runners on second and third. And up to bat now, Zachary Quillander. He has a walk, a stolen base, and a run in the game so far today. First pitch is taken inside. Very good eye there for a ball. Another ball just outside of the zone. Another very good eye for Zach, and he's building a very nice count here. 2-0. Third pitch is just in there in the bottom of the zone for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike to Zach. Runners on second and third. Can Sundbyberg get more home here this inning? That is well inside, almost hidden. And the count is 3-1. So patience here could potentially result in another walk here for Zach. That would be his second of the game. So we'll see what the pitcher has to say about it. Pitch comes here. And that's also outside. Gets away, so a walk in a wild pitch scores Zach from third. Sebastian goes up to third base from second. And Sundbyberg now leads it 10-5 here in the bottom of the 6th, with still only 1 out. Runners on the corners, and up to bat, Nicholas Hadley comes, who came in later to the game but has managed a walk and a run so far. That is swung at, but fouled. Straight back. Ball well outside of the zone. Runners do not advance on the bubble. The ball was a bit too close to the catcher there for comfort. Count goes to 1-1. Another ball outside of the zone. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two-one pitch coming up, and that is grounded to shortstop, who gets the out at second base on a fielder's choice. But on that play, Sebastian comes in to score for Sundbyberg, and Nick is safe at first. So Sundbyberg with a very, very healthy lead right now, 11-5 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Remember, this is only a 7-inning game. Sundbyberg has a runner on first, and the batter up is shortstop Max Meyer. Takes that ball outside, and Nick goes, and he makes it to second base on that wild pitch. So Nick advances to second. We have a runner in scoring position here with 2 out in the bottom of the 6th. Count is 1 ball, no strikes. Second pitch for Max Meyer coming up here. Pitch is high. 2 balls, 1 strike. On deck now, Adam van Niekerk, hoping to get a chance to hit in this bottom of the inning as well. Another ball outside of the zone, and it's a wild pitch, and Nick can easily advance to third base there. Three balls, no strikes here. Max has a hit in this game, does not yet have a walk. So we'll see if he changes that here after this pitch. He swings at it, and it grounds to shortstop, who makes the throw in time to first base. And we cannot plate the last runner from third there. But 3 runs home in this half inning. City Kungsängen will have to score at least 6 in the top of the 7th to prolong this game a bit more. We'll be right back with the top of the 7th. So we're going to start the top of the 7th inning here. And this could potentially be the last half inning of the game if City Kungsängen are not able to score at least 6 runs here. First pitch to batter Alexander Granqvist is a ball, way outside of the zone, on the outside. Count 1-0. Second pitch, also a ball. Alexander has already drawn a walk this game, and he managed to score after that walk as well. Third pitch is below the zone, so inning starts off with a 3-0 count. Could be the second walk of the game for Alexander Granqvist. We'll see what happens when the pitch comes, and it is a strike. Beautiful strike at the bottom of the zone there from Zach. Three-one pitch is hit way up in the air and pops out to Max at short. And that's 1 down here in the top of the 7th. So only 2 more outs to work with for City Kungsängen here as Kristoffer Granqvist comes up to the plate. He's 0 for 3 so far in the game. And I bet he would very much like to get a hit here. First pitch as very, very good strike at the bottom of the zone again. Zach's really found that spot now. Good swing, but a better pitch makes the count no balls, 2 strikes. Another pitch with the same result would need 2 out in the inning. But that's low. That is low for a ball. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes. And he strikes out in the dirt. Catcher throws to first, and it's well in time for the second out of the inning. City Kungsängen now only has 1 out to work with to score 6 runs. Looking very good for Sumpan. Batter up to try and extend this game is Lukas Aylesdam, the pitcher, who's pitched all game. Swings through that, but it's a miss and a strike. That is grounded to third. And it goes through Wade's legs at third. And runner will stay at first base, but does extend the game and the inning here. So City Kungsängen has a runner on first base now. And into bat to try and do the miraculous here. Catcher. Isak Wadman. He actually has 3 RBIs this game already, if you remember back to the top of the 3rd inning, where he actually scored that inside the Parker on an error. First pitch is a ball. Sebastian checks the runner on first, throws over there, but he makes it back to the bag. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch 2 is swung on and picked up by the second baseman. And he's out. And that's the ball game for you. Sundbyberg wins this game 11-5. Something that looked very difficult at the beginning of the game, with City Kungsängen scoring 5 runs in the top of the third. But Sumpan showed resilience and scored almost every inning since that inning and claimed the win here today after 7 very, very strong defensive innings. So that's all for us here now. Thank you for watching, everyone, and hopefully you'll be back next time. Take care.